Mother's Day is fast approaching, and if you need some inspiration for a special brunch for mom this weekend, we've got you covered. Here to showcase 3 easy recipes is Mom in the Know, Julie Finley. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good because,
Yeah.
you know, Mother's Day is coming up, so you just have to kind of walk around going, yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
me.
Mother's Day,
It's me. That's
okay.
me.
Okay.
So I thought, you know what? Let's have the kids in the kitchen.
Yes.
And make it pretty simple. So I've got simple, a little bit less simple, but it's all really easy stuff.
Okay.
Because really, when you bring lovely tulips, I know.
Beautiful.
And you know what? Another tip. If you're doing tulips or
Yes.
you're getting nervous, go to one of your local flower shops. Flowers by Meg is right literally up the street from me. They know my kids, they know what I like, so she takes care of it.
Beautiful.
Exactly, and when you're giving flowers or you're bringing flowers to your mom, have them in a vase. Those are the things. So it's kind of like giving them to your mom, not giving them to her to cut them and prune them and make it look pretty. So yeah, and then go out and enjoy, of course, the Tulip Festival this weekend, which starts, which is fantastic. Okay, and then for everyone who didn't maybe know at home, strawberries have been in season pretty much all year round because they've greenhouse strawberries. So these are all local. You'll see the Foodland Ontario sign on them.
Okay.
And again, if you're ever looking for what's in season, go to foodlandontario.ca. It'll let you know veggies, fruits, everything that's in season.
Foodlandontario.ca. They look juicy and ready to go.
I know. Well, have one. It's your mom, just that's what you do. And again, walk through the kitchen, try things on the way, all those things you don't want your kids doing.
Nice.
Do it right back at them. So we are doing a strawberry parfait, breakfast parfait. It's breakfast or whenever you wake up.
Sure.
So 2 cups of Greek yogurt. We're gonna do 3 tablespoons of maple syrup.
So good.
So another
Sweeten
thing that has been flowing literally out of the trees, so that's great. And then we've got a tablespoon of vanilla. And then you're just gonna whisk that together, and that's really the topping. And then the other thing you have is granola.
Oh, you can
so
put
you
that
can
in.
make your own granola, which is
okay.
actually quite fun. I got this from Quinoa 365. So it's gluten-free, it's what the kids like, it's got all its nuts in it, and it's sweetened with maple syrup and vanilla again with cinnamon. And so those types of things are great for kids to start off with. And then literally all you're doing, Rosie, now is you're layering it up.
Oh,
so you're putting...
This is the fun part here.
Yes,
There
exactly.
you
You're putting... What would you like?
I think we'll start with some strawberries, please.
Okay, great.
Then a little bit of yogurt.
Yes, perfect.
Yes, please.
You and I might, okay, yogurt, and then you layer it as it is. You got your yogurt, and it's got this lovely, there you
Sweetened
go.
with maple syrup. You've got vanilla in there. Greek yogurt, great source of protein,
Yes,
right?
yes. And
Okay.
then your mom's going to talk you through, kids, of how proud she is of all the healthy choices you've
Yes,
made.
look
And do
at
you like
this.
granola?
Yeah, I'll take some
Okay,
granola.
great.
And you've got, what you said you got quinoa in there?
There's quinoa in here. I've got walnuts. I've got sesame seeds.
you
I've
go.
got
Cranberry.
almonds, cranberries.
Oh, wow.
You name it. Pick the recipe that works best for you. But if you'd like a cheat, obviously they're in the grocery store.
There
and,
you go.
And actually the food markets as well.
Okay, and that's a finished product right there.
Finished product right there.
Looks
this
gorgeous.
This is fun too for kids to play with. I do like playing with my food. So it is mini quiches and prosciutto cups. So you're taking prosciutto ham.
Come
You're going to
on.
get a 12 muffin tin, 12
Okay.
muffin tin. Wow, that didn't come out as smoothly.
No, I got
so
you.
I wanted to just do it in a glass jar to show you. But of course the muffin tins are a little smaller.
Yeah.
So you're just going to fold it so it makes that cup for you. There is our cup ready to go.
Yes.
Your oven's going to be on at 350.
Okay.
I've already cut some olives and I've got Ontario goat's cheese. I've already split into 6. So now you're just going to do the egg part. The reason I brought these eggs out is these are farm fresh eggs. I have the best neighbors that literally bring me a dozen every week from Barry's Bay. And this is what I love, all the different colors. And a teaching moment for kids, the different colors of eggs. Do you know why they're different colors?
No.
It's the feathers on the hens.
I did not
So
know
that is why they're different colors. So I'm going to keep this one because I kind of like it, and it's Mother's
Okay.
Day for me too.
Okay.
And so it's just 2 eggs that you're going to crack in here.
2 eggs, okay.
2 eggs, and then 2 tablespoons of sour cream.
Got the sour cream
And then
right
I
there.
have fresh rosemary. So I left my little rosemary plant at home.
Okay.
But I've already cut up 2 teaspoons. Smell how fresh that is. It's
Yes,
lovely.
very
and
fresh.
these are the
Really
start
nice.
having the conversations. What are we
Yeah.
going to grow in our garden this summer? What are our
There you
herbs that we
go.
like to use? You're just
Beautiful.
going to mix that together.
Okay.
Then you're going to add in a little bit.
Oh, so you do add the cheese.
You add in the cheese, you add in your olives. Of course, anything your mom likes,
Yeah.
change it up.
And then you
and
put
then
it in there.
honestly, see, that's just 2 eggs
So
and a little
easy.
bit. You're going to take about a tablespoon of each. You're going to just pour a tiny bit in.
Yeah.
You're going to put it in the oven for
Okay.
about 10 minutes. And you've got your
There you go.
lovely, there it is right there. You could try one if you like.
I noticed that you didn't put any salt because I would imagine you got the prosciutto, you got the
Oh, of course,
you've got the
salted up.
cheese already in there salted.
I find it salty
Yeah.
enough, but of course, salt,
Sure.
pepper, and chili flakes is another nice thing that
Very
you could
nice
add.
indeed, and look at that.
I
It's
know,
on its
and
own.
they
That's
turn
great.
out so nicely.
Okay,
This is another
final one.
easy one. Get your kids chopping, doing things in
Yeah.
the kitchen. And I've got a roasted red pepper soup. So I've already made this soup ahead, but I wanted to show you how nice everything's
Okay.
starting to look, because now we've got greenhouse peppers that are coming in all different colors. I went red. We have greenhouse tomatoes. How you know when they're ripe is always something to teach kids. You hold it first of all. If it's heavy to the touch or to the hold, you know it's good.
Oh, yeah.
But with greenhouse, there's a little star on the bottom. That's when you know that it's ripe. Of course, if it's not ripe, you could bring it, leave it, never put them in the fridge.
Okay.
Leave them outside unless they've over-ripened. That's when you're using them in the fridge.
Okay.
Start getting out your summer tools. This is what I
do you
use
got
to
there?
scoop the tops out of strawberries.
okay.
I'm also going to scoop
that.
it out of the tomato.
Tomatoes.
Again, kids have fun with all of these little gadgets, or maybe it's me, but I'm pretty sure they do
Yeah,
too.
both of us.
So
kids and moms and dads.
exactly.
and
So I've got
folks.
4 fresh greenhouse tomatoes.
The
I've
aroma
got
is
3,
amazing.
I know, red peppers.
Okay.
And then 1 Ontario onion. It's super large. You're going to quarter it. You're going to have this. What we're going to do is we've got 2 tablespoons of oil. We've got dried thyme, dry rosemary, and dry basil.
Yeah, wonderful seasonings. there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then that's great when you're roasting to put dry. So really you're just going to get
kind
a
of creates
brush.
almost like a paste for
Exactly.
you there.
And then it's easier to start
You know,
brushing it on
you know
top.
that looks amazing right there.
I
Right, like
know.
you haven't even cooked it. You
Well,
haven't
that's
even
why I
roasted it,
thought
and
I
want
wasn't going to
some.
bring it roasted
Yeah.
because
Oh,
you'll
it's
have this in
gorgeous.
the oven for about
Okay.
25 minutes. Or if you're barbecuing,
Yeah.
keep it on the barbecue on low.
Okay.
And then you got your soup blended. I've also added 5 fresh big cloves of garlic, so
Okay.
that you can find local as well.
And we've got the basil, which you won't put into the oven, right?
No,
You're just doing that for garnish.
well, I
right?
had
Yeah,
a
mean,
little
to show.
jar, and then
Yeah, they're
something happened on the
beautiful.
way.
Okay.
So now you've got your soup. You've blended it
There
in the
you
mixer
go.
that you have.
Yep.
I'm going to add in, and if it is too tough to mix it in your mixer, add a little bit of the broth.
Okay.
Because I've got 3 cups of vegetable broth there. I've got 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, and then I'm going to add
Mix
in
that
my
vegetable broth
3
in.
cups of vegetable broth.
And
This can
just-
be hot. This can be cold.
That's
This
wonderful.
is delicious. With your mom, you add a nice little block of like old cheddar or anything local. And of course, always the little presentation. Again, Flowers by Maggie or any of your local shops,
There you
they're going
go.
to have lovely little things to put your flowers
Mom
in.
in the know, Julie Finley, always taking good care of us, and this time taking care of the moms just ahead of Mother's Day. Thank
Happy
you so
Mother's
much.
Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you
Thank
too.
you.
All right, we got